Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Grix, and there is a new update. A new update which kind of messes around the meta a little bit, and I'll show you what I mean. So let's dive in and just quickly review the update and my take on the latest one. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, guys? Okay, so we are on the Facebook page of Gunboundm. Jeez. And as you can see here, they list out most of the updates, but the main issue for this update, I think, is two separate issues. One, if you play Frognac or any other tanks that where your bullet moves around before it actually lands, you can't really use your bungee shot, you can't really use your SS breaker, you can't use your grenades. So Gunboundm, the developers finally fixed it. So if you are using NAC and you shoot through the ground with S2, the bombs or whatever you decide on using will drop exactly where the projectile lands. Now on top of that, in game, which I can show you a little later, there is a little bomb icon on top of the consumable icon. That means that wherever your bullet lands, that's where the bomb will be dropped. Other than that, if you don't see it, then it'll shoot out like a normal trajectory. Other than that, that's the main change here. Now, one of the thing it's one of those things I like and I don't like, and here it is. The tank skin will affect the overall stats of your tank, which goes up to 5%, meaning maxes out at 5% both attack and damage reduction. Now, one of the things I personally like about it is they are putting a mechanic where skins actually matter. Now, what I don't like about it is it's not where like a certain skin gives you certain buffs. So, if you want this build, meaning, if you want more attack or if you want more defense, you have to choose that particular skin. But in this matter, it is not. It's more so you collect as many skins as you can to add up, to sum up the 5%, which is a little bit stupid because let's say if I have a dragon skin, in order for me to sum up 5%, which I'll show you guys later on, you need, the most efficient way is to have both gold and dragon, and then the army elite, and then the Vega, and then the basic skin tank for like the 30 diamond one. Then you will max out 5% on both attack and defense. But as you guys can already tell, I listed out a lot of shit, right? Who here has both dragon and gold? Like, I might have some, but not like every single one of them. So in order for you to actually get 5%, you actually need to get a lot more because you don't have your gold tank to give you that extra buff. Now, the golden dragon, they both add 1.5 on both attack and damage. So if you have both of them, obviously you already are at a start of whopping 3% each. But of course, all the other ones, the Dragon A skin, the Cookie, the Ghost, the regular one, the Gold, regular one, the A version, they all only add up to 1, right? At the very most. The Army adds 1.5 defense, whereas the Vega adds 1.5 attack. Now, this is the thing I like about it, is that they are trying to separate or just add more modifiers to the tank, which is nice. What I don't like is, again, you're collecting a bunch of useless skins, right? Now, for instance, if the developer changed it a little bit and say, hey, I play Boomer and I want the attack, then yeah, I'm going to use the Vega skin, and to get, let's say, if the Vega skin, let's say on its own adds 3%, yeah, I will take that 3%. However, if I change it to, let's say, the dragon, maybe like the dragon, the stats might be 1.5 to 1.5 to the attack, 1.5 to the defense, and that's it. That's all you should get. However, they are changing it to, or they have set it in a way where you just collect as many skins as you can just to accumulate that 5%. Something I like, something I don't. I know a lot of the free players or players who don't want to spend any money or a lot of money, they will suffer from this. And obviously the pay to win players, or actually pay to play players, will benefit the most. So it's kind of an up and down for me. I kind of like it, kind of don't, just mainly because I calculated for my boomer, in order for it to gain that extra 5% defense. Honestly, I don't really care about the attack, because for boomer I only care about the defense. I need to collect the Vega, I need to collect the elite skin, I have to collect the regular 30 gem skin. I have the Dragon A, but it's not level 40, so I have to level that thing to 40. And on top of that, I also have to get another A tank, which is the A gold, which is probably the easiest, and max that out in order for me to get 5% attack and 4.5% defense. I don't know, something like that. Like, I have to collect a lot of shit just to gain that 5% because I don't have the gold boomer. So anyways, that is something for me to work towards. But other than that, if you guys are thinking like this new additional modification is totally broken for the free players, I want to know what you guys think. Leave a comment below. But anyways, moving forward, there is a map. The map change, I personally played in one of the map change. I like the change. They only made certain terrain thicker or thinner. Parts where you know, where you usually can just land and go hide in certain nooks and cranny. Now they changed it so where you can't go in there as easily as much. Only if you break certain parts of the terrain, then you can go in. So I kind of like that, because honestly, I am an Adam and a Duca player, and it's super annoying where people respawn and they hide, you know, in a place where the Thor can't hit you, because the developer likes to put the Thor really fucking low. I don't know why, but anyways, that's probably their way of balancing the overpowered Aduka. But yeah, anyways, moving on. Drone Beat and Karas is getting a damage buff. Karas definitely needs it. Karas is one, honestly, I would rather play Squid rather than Karas. Like, at this point, I've tried him. I really did, guys. I can't find any success. Every time I have a Karas player on my team, I always lose. Every time I play against the Karas, chances of me winning is slightly high. So Karas is definitely one of those tanks where it needs a buff, but kind of don't know where because of the helmet mechanic that Karas has. So I don't know. I'm excited to see what goes on with him later on, or with it. Drone Beat is getting a 4% buff, so that's kind of nice. Because I realized when I was playing Drone Beat, again, it's a level, I don't know, low level, like level 5 Drone Beat. It wasn't doing a lot of damage. It was doing like maybe 170, 180, and that's to an animal type. So I don't know, maybe at max it does 200, but that's so little, right? Like, I would hope to see at least like 220, 230 when it's maxed out at level 40 or 50. But anyways, I think the 4% buff is going to do good for Drone Beat players. I don't think I'll be playing Drone Beat because I can't see the lines. I don't want to be overstressed about playing one tank that I don't even like. Anyways, moving on to the last part, which is the other features. Resources are further encrypted. Okay, so we don't need to care about that. But yeah, that overall is the update. Let me know what you guys think, and I'm just gonna quickly dive right in to the gameplay to show you what this percentage crap looks like. I'll see you there. Hey guys, welcome back to my inventory stock looking page. Okay, so as I told you, I do play Adam and Aduka as my main, and which is why you will see them both on the first two, as well as Boomer and all that. So everything you see here, These are the tanks I play the most. So just to give you an example, I recently got the Dragon Atom, and this was before the update, so I was actually very lucky. Why I was able to keep the gold skin, because I didn't know that they were going to implement this modification. So as you guys can see here, every single skin on the list here adds a certain stat. Now again, like I said, it all accumulates up to 5%. Now the next skin I need, because I already have the regular one, I have the Army Elite one. I managed to secure the gold, luckily, and I have the dragon skin. So the next one I need is Vega, which adds up to 5% on both attack and defense. But I don't have diamonds, I don't have gear, so I just have to save up. But Atom, right now, for what it is, I am in a safe spot. So, moving on to, let's say, okay, Aduka. I don't have the dragon. I hope to have it eventually. I don't know if when luck permits me to. But again, I don't have the regular skin, which is the 30 gem one. So I'm only gonna buy it when I actually really need it, because this 0.5% only adds 1 damage. It's not a lot, so I will wait. But overall, once I get the dragon skin, I hope I should maintain and still keep my gold skin, right? Because that's what the Atom did. So anyways, once I get the dragon, I might sell it off, because there's no point of having two of the same tank. I really don't know why, which is why I don't understand this mechanism, right? If they should just make it so that each skin has its own type of stat, and if you want that stat, you just have to use that skin. But anyways, that's just me, of course. So the next one I have to get is the dragon skin, and then I'll go for the Vega skin, and then I'll have my 5% on both attack and defense. Now, one of the things I really don't like is my boomer. Now, I purposely bought this regular skin for 30 diamonds because I only have the dragon skin. I don't have the gold, I don't have the Army Elite, I don't have anything, so my stats are pretty crap. Now, of course, getting the Army Elite is just a matter of time, but I don't know what I'm gonna do to make up for the gold tank, because the gold tank adds 1.5 on both attack and defense. So that means in order for me to make that up, I have to get my dragon skin, the regular one, which right now it's level 32, so I'm close. So I have +1/+1, but I'm still missing that 0.5. So that means I will have to get another boomer gold and save up 500 gears approximately to level it up just for that 0.5, which is such a fucking waste, right? And then here, I mean, if I can get the ghost, but that's even harder. I think, using ghost, you have to use gears to randomly chance it, so why would I do that? I don't know where I can get the cookie, even though the cookie boomer does look kind of cute, but I don't know where I get it, so I will figure out what to do. Of course, I can get the army tank, but then it's going to cost me 150 diamonds, which I really don't want to spend. But I'll see which one is the most cost-efficient one, because I personally really want Boomer, Atom, Aduka, Eraser, Armor, Rockin'. I'm really fucking hating Rockin' right now. But Knack. So basically, every single tank you see in here in this front page, I want it to have that extra 5%. But as you can see, I am very far from reaching that goal because this developer just wants us to spend more and more and more. But anyways, I want to show you guys what it looks like to have a maxed out stat tank, just so you guys can see what the stats will end up looking like, and so that it gives you a purpose or gives you a sense to save up and get whatever you want for your specific tank if that is your main tank. And as for me, it is Boomer, of course, so I'm gonna go and find someone with a perfect stat Boomer, and just to show you, I'll be right back. Okay, now I am on the season top 100 list. Big Boss, Lord said, those two, they go hand in hand. I always play them both at the same time, and when I do, I basically know I'm gonna lose. So yeah, Lord said, I know these two guys, Big Boss and Lord said, they use Boomer quite a bit, and they're actually really good at it. So okay, let's quickly take a look. Okay, so this guy's got 5%, 5%, both attack and defense with a perfect Coroni, which is plus 15. So you guys can see this 5% attack adds 10 damage on top of the 15 damage that you will get from a perfect Coroni. And by perfect, I mean 3.2 attack, and also the 3.75, nope, 3.5 S supplies, or the pinwheel, depending on which one. So meaning, if the wind is over 7, you get that normally you would want to add supplies to Coroni because you need to have over 12 turns in order for you to get this additional buff. So by the time your Coroni comes, you should have 12 turns on the game already. Why would you chance it by putting a pinwheel on? Because that means you're narrowing down your percent chance of getting that extra 3.5% to a 50%, because there's only 12 wind and you need at least 7, so that's half of it. So anyways, normally I would put the wind one, the pin, I think it's called pinwheel, on the first tank. All right, and let me see here. Yeah, so this is the one. There you go. The windmill. Okay, not pinwheel. Okay, so anyways, this is the one that you want to put on your first avatar that goes first, just like him. And yeah, you will, let's see here, 3.2, so that's 4, yeah. Anyways, you still end up getting 15 attack for with the perfect red and yellow jewel. So anyways, that is it for this update, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think this additional mechanism with the 5% attack and defense is completely broken? Is it something along the lines where it is now beginning to look like a pay-to-win game? I still don't think so. I still think it is a pay-to-play game rather than a pay-to-win, because it still requires you to have some sort of skills. That being said, it might change later on. I don't know, depending on what the developer is thinking or planning. It could end up looking like a pay-to-play game, which is very, very sad, because in Gunbound original in the PC, there was nothing along the lines where you have to pay to win. It's all about grinding and all that stuff. So I really hope they don't get too greedy with this pay to win mechanism, because I've played games like that and it's just not fun, because you can never fulfill the chase. Anyways, so that is it for me today, guys. I will see you guys in the next video, and as always, Sil loves me when I say it. Toodaloo!